On the spot, at the spot.
The spot, SoDo.
With the big homie Nick, we at the spot.
SoDo.
We at the spot, SoDo.
Spot SoDo.
On the spot, at the spot, SoDo, Seattle.
Man, pull out your blunt, grab your drink, get your notepad. Cause it's a lot of game. Oh man, shit, we over here on the spot at the spot. Hey, always going, always knowing, always, man, I don't know how to finish that one, man. You know, we got motherfucking Go, the motherfucking pro.
Hoes up in the South, they be like, Papa, you proper. You got her hostage in the house, cause if I spot her, I got her. So baby, is you really proud? Are you just proud of?
You know what I'm saying? What's going on, bro?
Same old, man. You know, it's a pleasure.
Man, pleasure's all mine, brother. You
Finally got me in the spot.
Man, hey, on the real, man, if y'all don't know, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Me and his brother, man, we go back, man, some years, man. Back when he didn't have no facial hair and shit like that, man. On the real.
Man, I was like 16, 17, man. Yeah.
Running with us.
Yeah, man.
Running with us.
Man.
Man, we got the motherfucking young TTE at the end.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying?
Hannah.
Hey, man, Hannah Montana and motherfucking Angelisa, man, the scholar.
Yeah, the one and only.
And man, you know, and Judy Jetson and shit like that, man. You feel me? Go like, comment, and subscribe, man. We a little bit out of time. I ain't been in front of no mics like that in a minute, so you know what I'm saying? I've been doing other people's shit.
Yeah, most definitely.
Man, off top,
come
man.
natural though.
Man, so tell me, bro, where you up out of, man?
I'm out of Seattle, you know.
Okay, dig that.
Seattle, you know, but I've been traveling since I was little, you know, so spent a little time in Vegas. Okay. Went to school out there, went to school in Florida, went to school in Arkansas. You know, I've been bouncing around since I was little, you know, so.
You the only kid, man, or you?
Nah, I'm the oldest kid. I'm the oldest, I got 3 siblings, a brother, 2 sisters.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm big brother.
Single parent, both your parents were together? I mean, how that
my mom's married. Dad, he's doing life in Nevada. So, you know, I just got off the phone with him too before I came in. You know,
big ups, pops, man, for real. Big ups, pops, man, for real.
Definitely free him.
Real talk, man. And shit, man. So, when did you know, man? When you come infatuated with music, man?
Oh, you know, we always, you know, just our culture. You know, we have an infatuation with music, but you know, back, you know, my day and age, like, I didn't really have the time to rap when I was younger. I was involved with so much other stuff, you know, but when I went to the feds, I was just kind of like peeping like the easiest way to create a market, you know, the brand. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like to have influence, especially after being gone for so long and reintegrating myself. And always had a way with words. I just didn't like the whole rap lifestyle. I never wanted to live like a rapper or, you know, be in the spotlight or do all that, so I never did it, you know? Yeah. Always be around my cousins and other partners that be rapping, but I never did. I'll just play with it. Yeah. Then once I got out and I was on house arrest board, and I kept doing little challenges and just doing it, and I kept getting reviews, and a few people in the industry, a few of my partners, they was like, man, you got it, man. Like the reviews was, and at first, you know, you hear something, you be like, oh man, they just
blowing smoke over nigga.
You know, they fuck with me.
Yeah,
so you know, like when it's people close to you that supporting you, you know, it going to one ear and out the other because you're like, man, all right. Then strangers start reaching out to me. You know, people start, man, every time I hear you, man, I want to get some money, man. You know, you the reason I get dressed, man. You like start saying stuff like that. And I'm like, hold on, I'm still on house arrest. I'm fresh out. I ain't even learned life all the way, you know, what's going on, you know. So that was kind of like my reintegration and my reintroduction to a lot of people just through the music, you know, because there's people that don't know me, you know what I mean? Like, and I've been outside and I was like 13, 14, but it's a whole wave of people that only know me because of music. Yeah. And I like it that way.
Yeah, that's right. On my mama and shit, man. So originally, man, you know, shit, man, you played ball because you ain't no little motherfucker.
Nah, see, I ain't.
You jumped off the porch, huh?
Yeah, see, like, just how you said, like, you know, sports wasn't your thing. Like, they used to always force sports on me. Yeah. You know, like, try to move me to certain schools and put me in certain programs, but when I was young, I had no discipline. So, like, you know, staying with any program or any organization too long, I'm like, man, I'm out of here. You know, I'm getting kicked out of school. I'm getting suspended. Yeah. Because I'm always bouncing around, going to school in different states. So it's hard, like, to get that that love for it. You know what I mean? Like when you be with one team.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Because I was always out of school and
You
in
the
the
new
streets.
kid.
Exactly.
Let me see what he got type of thing. Where this asshole been sitting here lifting weights all summer and shit. I know exactly what you're saying.
Exactly.
Yeah. Real
But I always
talk.
had like the stature for it. So then once I start like getting in trouble and going to institutions and stuff, I was like, oh man, I'm supposed to be playing sports. You know, like I'm an athlete. And that's kind of like how my name, like All Pro Go. Because like older cats, they used to always call me All Pro. They be like, man, you big, man. You an All Pro defensive end, man. You supposed to, you know, so they used to call me All Pro, you know. Then they start calling me Go because I was always moving. Every time, you know, like you said, I was running with y'all. Every time y'all be somewhere, I'm in the club. I'm 17 years old. I ain't supposed to be here. I'm in here popping bottles.
Hey, if y'all see y'all don't even understand. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead. That motherfucker was in the club with us.
Yeah, you know,
when I was younger and shit like that. So when they told him, I'm like, hey, how old are you? Yeah. Like, man, he told him, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Fuck it, he ain't here.
Yeah.
Shit.
When did you guys meet?
Like 09, 010.
09,
Yep,
010.
like, it was like 2009, 2010.
Shouts out to D-Man.
Yeah, shouts to
my
D-Man.
mama D-Man and shit like that, brought him around and shit.
Yeah.
And you know, nigga just like, goddamn, a big ass youngster.
Me.
But he was, man, I can't lie. He was intelligent. You know, he moved with a different kind of movement. So he was able to conduct himself and come hang with us older gentlemen, man, that was having fun and everything, because sometimes, man, people can't blend in.
I mean, honestly, that's kind of a test right there because you can either hang with people who are older than you and totally spiral, or you can hang with people that are older than you and get that knowledge and evolve. And obviously, you went the right way with that one. Yeah, so it only worked out better for you.
Oh shit, man, he was already cut. We didn't teach that nigga nothing. He blended in. Like I said, he blended in.
But you could surround yourself with elders that can maybe pivot you from that. But nah, y'all stayed on the right path with your own ways.
Most definitely.
Yeah, pinkies up on that one and shit like that, man. You know what I'm saying? But shit. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? So you really having a wave. Like, man, what is the movement? What is your movement? Because you've been having a wave.
You know, it's everything. Just trying to influence the culture from a positive standpoint. You know, trying to be impactful with the music, the merch, community events. You know, social events. You know, just really trying to have a movement and be inclusive as far as like the community, but be exclusive at the same time and make sure that we're touching the right people and associating with the right people. You know, it's me. 3 of my brothers, you know, Rich Bag members, RBM, sure, you know.
Okay, shouts out to Rich Bag.
Yeah, it's everybody had like their own motion going on, you know, they like their own just individual ideas, you know, their own way of life, their own hustle, everything. And when I got out, like I told you, I was like in the studio, like that was my pastime. Like I lived in the studio because I was trying to really figure out my sound, figure out the business behind it, if I was gonna stick with it. You know, and it was just instant gratification, me just always just making a song, just going to the studio. So then everybody would just meet me at the studio. Where you at? I'm at the studio. So it was a lot of us that would rap. So that was our hangout. That was where we meet up at, out there in Auburn. Shout out Pyramid Studios, Huey P. You know, so we be out there. Then over time, you know, at the end of the night, I'm spending bills. Like I'm studio, we might be in there 4 hours. You know, I'm spending $500 a night. You know, longer than 4 hours. We was in there for a minute. But I'm spending $300, $400, $500 a night. You know, and everybody's coming and everybody start putting up on studio time. We in there basically taking over the studio. My guy DH, you know, Doc Holla, R.I.P. You know, Hilly Hill, R.I.P. And it was just so many people. Mafi D, everybody's just coming there. And we just working, you know, just combining minds. And me, Rail, Sosa D Black, we like, man, we got to do something with this. Like, this is cool, like, as far from a social standpoint, you know, and keeping niggas out the street. We got to take advantage of this. We got a lot of young talent. We got to, and from a moment, I was like, man, I want to be on some manager type shit. Like my aim has always been like being an exec, like an A&R. Like I just use music as a platform to get in a position to do that. So I'm kind of like, man, I'm about to take a step back and they're like, no, you got to rap. Like you got to be the
Jeezy.
Yeah, basically,
Yo, Jeezy. Yeah, real talk.
basically, you got to be the Jeezy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, all right, you know, it's like, you know, I do that, you know. After a while, you know, like I done heard stories of people like going through the same path, you know, like where it be a rapper in a bunch, everybody be putting up together, they be doing this, but when there's not that money coming in, when, you know, music ain't always profitable, you know, especially from the beginning stages, especially out here, like there's not too many ways to just make money off of music. So I'm like, man, we got to start doing events. Like, man, we got to do the BMF, you know, the BMF blueprint, to where we own the club space. We throw the best clubs. So now we got all these relationships with the DJs, the club owners, the promoters, and we got our fingerprints all over the culture. So now we could just break a record. We could break our own records. We ain't gotta wait for nobody to book our shows. We ain't gotta wrestle with this DJ to play our music. We ain't gotta, because it's all us. You know what I mean? So then we got off into the event space. We start wrestling with that. And I'm still doing the music the whole time, but the focus had became just events, merchandise, you know, community outreach. You know what I mean? Like more impactful things. You know, the music, you know, it's impactful too, but that's such a saturated area. It's like there's so many people that make music, but there's not as many people who's actually having a positive impact in the community, you know, who's actually throwing dope events and keeping the culture alive in Seattle, and you know what I mean? Yeah. So we had kind of like ventured off into there. Now I just been like taking it upon myself to really dial in on the music and let my guys like focus on everything else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To where like everybody done settled into their roles. So now everything just makes sense, you know?
So what would you say is necessarily, I'm going to say the slowdown for the machine that's not making artists in Seattle that you feel that should blow? Your opinion, you know what I'm saying? It's just your opinion.
I feel like we don't got no top dog. I don't smoke. We don't got no top dogs. Like we don't have the right people in the right positions. You know, you got to know, like, you being from LA, y'all got so many people in Hollywood, where it's a distant relatives or a baby mom's uncle, or, you know, just like so many, to where you know somebody somewhere. Out here, it's like the people that's in position that you would, like the heavyweights, aren't really our people. So it's like when people make certain type of music, it's not going to resonate with the people that's in position. They're going to go for what resonates with them, what's true to them. And that makes, you know, I understand it. You know, like I'm not, oh, they're hating us or blackballing us, or like, nah, this is just their market. So of course, a Macklemore is going to endorse somebody like Travis Thompson. That's his sound, that's his vein. The same way, the same way, whoever, you know, Gucci Mane is gonna get Waka Flocka, or, you know, like somebody, they're gonna get somebody who resonates with their audience. You know what I mean? Yeah. We don't have nobody in position to where, like, the type of music I make, like, there's nobody who's in the industry that's from where I'm from that I have a relationship with that can co-sign me. That's, you know what I mean? Like, it's not the same thing.
It's crazy you say that, man, because you know, it is a lot of gatekeepers. You know, especially in, you know what I mean, in the Pacific Northwest. Because I'm not going to lie to you, a lot of, you know, big-time executives, they live here. This is where they fall off to. This is where they come retire. This is when they come in the summertime. So, you know, the presence, you know what I mean? The presence, man, you know what I mean? Because, like, my opinion, I feel that it hasn't been a Seattle rapper blow up because of the politics. And it's hard, it's extremely hard to go against politics when you got a dead homie, or you got a dead relative, or yo, man, that was your nigga. See, and I got a chance to watch that LA sound break again. So when I seen it, you know, I seen a YG you know, in the studio with a West Side Web and a G Perico and a, you know what I'm saying, as it, you know, Jay, but all these niggas was from different hoods, you know what I'm saying, RJ, but they was able to put their differences to the side to make this music, and that's what made in '07, that's what made that whole LA music go again. Mustard and all them, that's what made them niggas blow. Cause you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, it's like YG, who was YG's nigga, man? Well, shit, Nip.
I agree with an extent, but it's like we don't have people in position that's involved in the politics. So it's not like you got a big homie or somebody from this hood or you got somebody that blew up from the CD and they're gatekeeping everybody from the South End, or it's like nobody's on. I could see if it was like, you know, these group of niggas was on and they're making it so these niggas can't get on, but there's nobody's on. They're like, there's no precedent. Like, there's no powerhouse. Like, you got local success stories and things of that nature, but you don't really have anybody that's actually a big hit out of Seattle, like on a hip hop level.
Would you, okay, I guess, all right. Maybe from a street standpoint, would you think about the little dude, Lil Mosey?
Mosey, you know, like I understand the music business, so I could see how it's like a label would want Lil Mosey. Like I would see, like, you know, like there's a market for that, you know, from a business, but Lil Mosey's not in the streets, so like I wouldn't even assess him from a street standpoint because he's not a street dude.
You know, and I hate to say this shit, but I'm gonna keep it real because it's gonna happen to you. Cause you gonna blow, bro. That's why I had to get you on the fucking spot now, because it's too late when I got to do the scheduling and shit like that, man. They like, yeah, Nick, I don't know, man. You know, how many views are you doing right now, guy? Like, you know, let's keep it 100. But at the same time, right, you blow. Who you taking with you?
Me, I'm different, but you got to realize I'm a Fed baby. So it's like I'm I'm the Northwest car, so I don't even like tribalize on you know, people know where I'm from. You know, like I fuck with the front, but I fuck with everybody. You know, I've always been like that because I've always bounced states like my whole life. So for me, I'll be faking. You know, if I go to school here and like I didn't have them same high school rivalries or different type of. I was out of town. You know what I mean? So me to try to. I beef with these niggas in Arkansas. I beef with these niggas in Florida. Like, that's too many enemies. Like, I'm not about to just go around holding on to all these grudges and all that. It's like, okay, if we got a similar substance, you know what I mean? Like, then I'm gonna fuck with you. I'm not about to, you from here and I'll always be like that. Like, every time I done did something, you know, with a feature with somebody, every time I done brought an artist out, every time I done reached out to niggas from every hood. Literally, I got my next project. I got a song with a nigga from every hood, and it's intentional, from Seattle all the way to Tacoma. Like it's intentional. You know, like I would when I was in the feds, like I had the Northwest card. You know, like it wasn't. I can't. Oh well, I got to treat you better because you from my hood, but you a sucking. Like nah, it's like if it's a real nigga from over here, I'm gonna fuck with him. If you a sucker, I'm not gonna fuck with you. Like it doesn't. I'm not gonna look. Oh, like it's. Like when I say we cut from the same cloth, I'm not talking about a bandana. You know what I mean? Like I'm talking about our real human fabric. You know what I mean? Yeah. And a lot of people don't understand that. So people will be with motherfuckers who really ain't got their best interests just because y'all moms moved to the same area and y'all got to live in the same place or go to the same school. That's weak to me. So if I blow, I'm gonna take the motherfuckers that I know is gonna represent the city appropriately. I'm gonna get the people what they want. You know. Not, you know, like you got niggas that blow and they'll have this weak nigga on the song where they're like, man, why this nigga keep bringing out Tony Yayo? You know what I mean? Like nobody want to hear Yayo, man. You know?
But nah, hey, hold on. Like, and I'm going to keep it 100. Like, nigga had some niggas blow. From the management. All right, my nigga, let me get a hook or something. Man, yeah, nigga, I got you. So now I'm to the point now I'm ready to beat the shit out of niggas and shit because they not coming through. Until I learn that you sound that kind, they gotta clear that shit. So he can't go and do it. He can't. He's a breach of contract.
They definitely play them games.
Man, you know, that's what I'm saying. You know it, but you know, a lot of these cats don't know and shit like that. So you know, that's why I'm asking you with your movement, because what I take from it is like it's already independent. You already got all your I's and T's crossed. So how your movement. So give me 5 of the hottest Seattle rappers to you right now. And ladies, feel free.
Yeah,
you
5 of
motherfuckers over there looking high and shit like that, man. You said one thing. Shit, I'm gonna have to get y'all on the After Dark, man.
Oh,
I'll get y'all going.
You know we did. We got something coming for y'all. TTE. We did the rappers.
I'm gonna preface this by saying
your opinion.
Nah, I'm gonna say that the hottest rappers, like, cause when I look at stuff, I take into account what the people want, what the people's listening to. Like when I listen to audio books and shit. Like I listen to all. Like I don't just ride and listen to music. Like I listen to R&B and audio. I don't ride around because it don't be good for my mental health. But I know what's hot. You know what I mean? I know what I'm gonna tell the DJ to play. Let me see. Would you say? You said artists or rappers?
Both. Put it in the stance. All right, look, boom. We're in the executive room. All right, look, yeah, man, you hot. Okay, boom. We done gave you 5. We done gave you 10.
Who am I gonna push?
Who hot? Who's hot, man? In Seattle, man, that you feel like we can win.
2 Paid, Mike Jack, 2000 Baby, Mafi D, and it's Peasy.
Yeah.
That's my 5 right there. I'm gonna push. That's the 5 I'm gonna push. From a label standpoint, like if I'm somebody gave me some money and I feel like you know,
I'm my mama.
Now selfishly my list might be different, you know, just my selfish.
Nah.
Yeah, but from a business standpoint,
I want to hear from a business standpoint.
That's what I'm gonna push. You know,
What's your man? I know y'all know the music, all them artists.
Of course, I know.
I low key 100% agree with your list. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
I gotta throw somebody in there. Make a million. He's got to be in there. Maka's killing it in the streets.
Oh yeah, he's dope. He's dope.
Running the music.
He's dope.
Yeah.
But my thing is like me, like I love my music, but from a label standpoint, those artists I'm gonna put money behind them before I put money from a music stand, from an artist standpoint.
Well, how you feel like you can get your money back? No, I'm saying
I'm agreeing exactly. You know what I mean? Because
how you can feel
like I know, like you got to think like there's certain artists that they're dope. They might be the best rappers. They might, but you know those vibes is so not exclusive. Like you know, like the vibes are so like everybody's not gonna be able to relate to those vibes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To where like Rick Ross. Like everybody doesn't relate to what Rick Ross is saying. Like everybody don't relate to what Larry June's saying. You know, maybe they try to an extent, but that's not like the common theme of this era. So me, I'm looking at like, okay, who's gonna start a TikTok trend? Like them artists, you like Rick Ross, Larry June, they ain't got no TikTok songs. Like that's what you're trying to reach, TikTok. You trying to have global trends. Like that's how you get that money. Like you want little 13-year-old suburban kids, you know, dancing to this music from a business standpoint.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Well,
versatility is key.
Yeah.
Man, real talk. So what's your 5? What's your 5 greatest? What's your 5 greatest?
Out of Seattle or just everywhere?
Who is the 5 greatest Seattle artists all time?
That's what I want to. Yeah,
all
I want to know 5
Damn,
all time.
I fell on the spot because I know there's probably some great ones from long ago that I don't know.
Long ago.
So that's not fair. Yeah. Not even that long ago. Not even long ago, but a while back. And I don't think I know, so that's not fair for me. All I know is right now. But
who your 5? Jetson.
I feel like I agree. Like that's
my thing. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think we got.
You don't think you got 5?
I'm saying like as far as like some hip hop level, I don't think we have dope artists from a talent standpoint, you know, but as far as like, you know, when you say great, you know, it's like you made history. It's like you done did something historical, like you didn't got a legacy in this shit. There's not I don't.
You don't think one? Well, fuck it, one.
Sir Mix-a-Lot. Sir Mix-a-Lot.
That's what I was trying to think of his name, but I
Yeah,
was.
you gotta think Sir Mix-a-Lot
The Humpback,
and
whatever his
Macklemore.
name-
It's like really
Macklemore?
the greats. Like, you know what I mean? Like the
Sure.
national
Yeah, I
audience.
wanted to say.
Those is the two most recognizable artists from Seattle. And Lil Mosey.
Jimi Hendrix.
What about Jimi Hendrix? Thank you.
Jimi Hendrix. But I said we talking about hip hop.
Yeah, I know.
'Cause we
No,
can-
I thought we said music.
Well, we can go Kurt Cobain. Like,
Oh,
you know,
see,
boom,
I thought we were
Yeah,
talking-
hey, that
You
was
know Kurt Cobain, if
See,
we-
hey, that was okay. That's
Wait,
what I
are
was
we
looking
counting
for.
Kirk though? Because
Yeah.
he was Ocean Shores.
But you got no,
said
you got
Washington.
It was
to.
Ocean Shores.
Washington. Okay.
I can tell you right from an older standpoint. 92, you got MTV, right?
Yeah.
Smells Like Teen Spirit, man, is hitting the fucking thing. They blow up so hard that the MTV Awards, you got Dr. Dre with a Nirvana t-shirt.
That's lit.
Man, we was to going off to when you hear DJ Quick and you hear Tony Tone singing the same cadence and come on, let's get down, let's get down, let's get down. Those are so they put a big influence in hip hop. It's just people don't know. Like we was in LA because you gotta think at that same time, the other song that came out was oh man, I can't believe this. I don't ever wanna feel
Like I did before.
That's the same nigga. So we all
That's my shit.
I don't even know that song.
No, I know exactly what you're
okay.
talking about. It took that.
man, I can't man, and the motherfuckers is gonna be slapping the shit at me right when they watch, they're gonna be like, oh man, fuck you, how you don't know them mother I can't think of the motherfucking Red Hot Chili Peppers.
That's what it is.
yeah.
Yep.
Hey, the name of the song is City of Angels. So every motherfucker in LA and there, man, all you gotta do is put us in the bar anywhere in the city. He can be the hardest gangbanger in the world. That song come on, hey, it's like being in Boston and them niggas sing Neil Diamond and shit at the Boston Red Sox game. You know, the bum, bum, bum. Oh my God. That's what happened hey, I swear to God. I've been in cities when that come on and you can tell everybody that's from LA and they get to singing it and then the DJ or somebody say some fucked up, like, hey, fuck that song. And you then ready to squabble with shit. So it's just one of them songs. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I swear, Smell Like Teen Spirit, that's man, I gotta be the Baby Got Back, my Posse on Broadway.
Do we have any girls?
Any females?
No.
Uh,
I don't think so.
What? Let me see.
Come on, ladies.
From Seattle, that was good.
Yeah,
singers, rappers?
blew up music. No.
That's great.
Come on, ladies. We gotta blow
Melissa
up.
Etheridge, I don't
We
know.
need somebody
Shit.
to blow up. We ain't got no ladies.
Y'all, shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
but
singing though. I'll try it. Put me in the. I mean, if y'all can't make fun of me or judge me, but
I feel like a lot of
I'll try
people though, because like our city don't got that notoriety from a music standpoint, that there's probably artists that we're not
Tapped in. You know,
because they don't associate themselves with Seattle. Like they probably done blew up, you know. Because I know like a few like Seattle artists who like was with that went to the LA music scene, but you wouldn't know they was from Seattle because they just conformed to that scene and like they didn't really rep Seattle. You know what I mean?
See, and that's the crazy part. It's a lot of motherfuckers like that. Like that's why I say when you said that, like it's a lot of like, man, it's niggas that's it's industry niggas that live here. Like I swear to God, they live here. They just don't come out
Yeah.
because we don't have the same kind of
definitely
the party scene. Like you know them niggas
They come here to relax.
man,
Yeah.
I swear to God. So the party scene is what man throw them. But it's a lot of motherfuckers that live here, and it's a lot of motherfuckers that's winning, that's in the industry, that's from here, that's doing their thing.
I think we got a lot of producers though. Like,
a lot of fucking producers.
Yeah, a lot of producers.
A lot of executive in the music and in the motherfucking movie game and shit like that. Because
Movies,
when you tell
yeah,
me
we
from
got a lot of
Seattle,
actors.
man, you telling me from Seattle or you live up there, man, that's when they open up. But you know, at the same time, it's also that Washington code, man.
I love it.
They go there with that Washington code.
It's Washington Code.
Washington code, man, you know what I'm saying? It's like, man, when you come from out of town, you feel me? Motherfuckers don't really fuck with you. They take a long time before they let you in. So it'd be like going to it'd be like a certain mechanic. And this just from my perspective, right? I fuck with cars. Motherfuckers watch me go to this certain mechanics, fuck off like 3-4 times, and then be like, ah, yeah, Nick. Hey, let me turn you on. Be like,
you talking about when you come out here?
My mama's watching
Nah,
the
I
code.
don't agree.
Man, I
listen,
promise.
man, we
I
treat
promise.
out-of-towners better than we treat each other.
I'm not saying, listen.
Always nice.
I'm not saying when it come down to
Me too.
certain, I'm not saying when it come down to, I'm talking about commerce.
Yeah.
When it come on to commerce, to who's the best engine guy,
Yeah.
who the best upholstery guy, nah. Niggas don't tell you the goddamn secret. They gonna, hey, after they see you fuck off and shit like that. Again, my experience.
Yeah.
Now, in regards to anything else, in regards to, hell no, I love the city. I got nothing negative to say about the city. We been fucking with fucking Seattle. Why? Because, hey, the Lakers beat the Supersonics. They on Mamas. Nigga, we didn't give a fuck about it, nigga. We didn't care if they beat Boston. Yeah. Nigga, the Lakers beat the Super. Nigga, Gary Payton, Sean Kemp.
Come
Niggas
on,
love
man.
Emerald City.
That was a big rivalry right there.
Man, come on, man. Hey, we off to see the Wizard. Niggas don't know, man. I left and hit the Yellow Brick Road, man, and got to the Emerald City and was like, hey, this is ours. Fuck that. I'm not leaving.
People take it for granted, man.
Man, hey, shit, they'll never understand, and I don't want them to. You know how I feel when I see a nigga from LA move out here? You really want to know? God damn, my nigga, who told you? Hey, look, my nigga, this ain't LA. First, hey, this ain't LA, my nigga. Do you, mind your business. Don't come out here with that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is giving me the finger right now, but I swear to God, I be like, yeah, nah, fuck that. It's too beautiful out here.
I be telling people all the time, man, like, we create poverty for ourselves. We create these bad conditions. You go other places, man, like, I done lived places, man, where you could see all the ingredients to the house underneath it. I'm talking about, you see, them house that be on bricks with the pipe and the plumbs
and everything.
I've been in
like
the
that.
South, man, like poor, like living like real poverty. So out here, I be like, bro, it's not that bad. It's like even as far as on some street shit, like, okay, you gotta think, one death out here will shake the city up. You go place like the places we're trying to emulate, they might have 5 deaths in a week. 6, like, I be telling them, do y'all really want it like that? You see with just one, like, do y'all really want to deal with that? Like, is that really what y'all want? Like, I had a celly from St. Louis.
Ooh.
He used to put an obituary. It was an older dude, and like I think he was like playing like mind games with me, because every day he'll put a new obituary up and tell me a story about it. I'd be like, man, this is too much. Like this is trauma. It's trauma. I don't even know who that is, but it's just knowing that you know somebody that many dead people. You know what I mean?
That. Yeah, real talk.
So that's why I be real careful about like what I glorify, the energy I put out, because I know I don't want to be a part of nothing like that. I done seen it firsthand. You know what I mean? Like, I know it's not smart. It don't make you tough, or it don't make you, But I don't think a lot of people know that, especially from out here, because they only receiving it through like the internet and music, and they don't really know the residue of that.
Well, see, the fucked up way, the way I look at it is like, hey, if you want to be on that hype and you from somewhere else, take that shit back down there. My nigga, the pen needs you, nigga. Them niggas gonna go to war with the essays, my nigga, in about 30 days.
Hey, soon as them Cali prison calls become free, it's gonna be a whole riot.
Oh man, hey. So it's I don't, man. You know what I mean? Because in reality, man, let's keep it real, man. Pinky's back up again. Man, Washington, man, and Seattle, man. You know what I'm saying? In particular, man, is a city of players. For years, some of the best came up out of this motherfucker. Some good hustling ass women and some good hustling ass dudes. You know what I mean? They was very intelligent. There's 60% of the people here is on a higher intelligence level than most majority of fucking the cities.
They dumb it down to try to fit in with the rest of everybody else.
So you know what I know. Yeah. If I tell people think I'm crazy when I tell them, I say, oh nigga, if I'd have grew up here, nigga, me and Bill Gates kids and friendly, we'd have been like this. It'd have been no way. Cause nigga would have just, oh yeah, that's where they go to school at? Hey, Mom, I need to go to school there. Hey, what's going on? Hey, pay the kid to beat him up, beat a bully on him, and then beat the bully up and then shit like that. And now, man, me and Bill Gates' kids is best friends. Like, they would have just, man, I swear, man, like, they would have been on. Mm-hmm. So it's like, man, to see the connections and everything like this, man, it's a beautiful city. Yeah, it can get ugly. Anywhere it can get ugly. But, man, you know what I'm saying? At the same time, man, even with the music scene, like, I feel you, but I really think organically, the game is going to turn around and look at Seattle. And I just feel like everybody needs to have all their pieces together. Because it's a movement out here. Whether it's you coming on the spot, that's a movement. You know what I'm saying? Your music. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Rich Bag again on Mamas.
I just think we gotta. When you say have all our pieces together, we got to be represented in the right way to where once it's picked apart, it's gonna make sense. It's like, you know, if we present ourselves a certain way, and that's not how it is. Once the national audience give us that spotlight, then we're like, oh yeah, that's You know what I mean? It just take one motherfucker. Oh yeah, oh that's the face. Oh yeah, nah.
Well, I'm gonna be real with you. I feel like stop running to L.A.
Hey, you know, the Bay, LA, all that, you know, yeah.
Stop, man. Because it's like, all right, and you know this, man. You know this from being out of town and shit like that, man. You know, niggas live in a different, man. You know, niggas be living in different hoods, and then it be that you know, you can play basketball, football. It be that school over there. You know what I'm saying? In the next city over, they want you to play ball. Now you over there playing ball, but you live over here, so we beating the shit out of you because you like the #1 part. You can be over here balling with us. So we gonna beat your ass every time you get to that bus stop and shit because you trying to go to school over there. Same concept. Why is the talent leaving here, going there, and not generating?
And that's the thing. See, I understand what the first statement you said, but I don't think like the mentality of Seattle's like that because we're one of those places who recognize somebody else when they're recognized other places.
Exactly.
So somebody will go to LA or the Bay and they'll get. It could be somebody that's not even like the top of the top. They'd be like, oh, he's with Whoop-de-Whoop, Lil Do Dirty from Oakland, you know, and everybody will, oh, he's making moves. But he was doing more in town. But it's like we one of them places, like we don't respect it until somebody else respect it. Like we wait for somebody else to provide that stamp. Like we don't have nobody who can stamp it to where like, if you just think like, okay, what artists in the game, if they got a stamp from a certain artist, it'll just make their life easier. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you go to LA, if Snoop just say, yeah, man, he's next, man. This dude right here, man, he's next up, man. You know, he's the one. Everybody's gonna turn their attention and like, oh, let's see what. There's nobody from Washington like who could just provide that stamp.
Mm-hmm. You know, you make a point, but then at the same time, I mean,
listen, if you can name somebody, if you say somebody who could just say, oh yeah, man, and you just know, okay, yeah, he's about to blow. If he got the cosign from Wooty Whoop, oh yeah, he's about to blow. Nobody.
I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna be real with you and shit like that, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a firm believer, and the way I got taught is like, man, you got to push the line. So I don't know why niggas don't push the line on Macklemore.
Different.
Even though he in a different kind of movement, it's like motherfuckers don't call him out. Like, hey fam, like I get what you're doing. That's cool. But all you gotta do is take 5 Seattle artists, you know and I know, and you can walk into any office and say, hey, these are the next hot guys coming out. And it's no questions. No questions asked. No questions asked. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah? They keep it straight real. The only reason why the studio was fucking here on my mama is because niggas in L.A. was like, hey, bro, go find some hot-ass artists in Seattle. That's the only reason why the motherfucker opened the studio. My nigga kept telling me, man, hey, go find some hot-ass artists in Seattle. Because niggas want to tap into Seattle because they know it's a different sound. It's a different movement. A lot of real niggas love Seattle. They really do. It's just that they don't get a chance to, it's like they don't get a chance to tap in. They like, it's really don't, because, you know, when they do, when I see some of the artists, when I see cats that do come out here, man, you know what I'm saying? Instead of nigga fellowshipping and shit, them niggas like off to the side. So it'd be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? And you know, you my fam. So you know what I'm saying? My plug is your plug. So, you know, if I run into you and this ain't just talk for the thing, you know, I'm gonna say, oh yeah, hey bro, I'm gonna introduce.
Most definitely.
But that's just how we are in LA. It's like, hey, you wanna meet Wooty Wop? I'm gonna introduce you. It's on you to make that shit happen. But I'm gonna invite you to the party, but it's on you to make that shit happen, bro. I can't really say too much because in reality, it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? You trying to get on, and that nigga trying to get on. You trying to get on. You trying to make your way. But I can get you in here, but it's on you to do your talking. You know what I'm saying? Like, you being on the spot and everything like that. Do I know you gonna blow? Yeah, I know you gonna blow. Do I know you gonna kick open a lot of doors for a lot of motherfuckers? Yeah. Do I know you intelligent in how you conduct yourself? Hell yeah. You ran with, like I said, you ran with us when you was youngster. Extremely quiet, didn't say too much. Watch us and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, you and D-Man missed that punch on that nigga, man, and everything. And I always laugh about that. We was over to the club by the college that night, man, when I was rolling. I said, man, how y'all both miss?
Where's we at?
Man, we
by the college. You said by
we was over there by UW on a Wednesday. We remember we used to be partying on a Wednesday night.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, exactly. That was like Earls or something. I know.
Man.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I said, how you big ass Nubians missed that nigga? Hey, he was whoever that nigga was. That nigga was like Spider-Man. That nigga.
I don't think I think that's what you're talking about. When we got into a fight with all the Navy people.
I might have been in something.
Yeah, we was over there like by the hotel.
No, I think I ran into y'all after y'all did. It was another time.
Oh yeah, I remember.
It was another time, man. Allegedly.
Yeah,
you feel me? Oh man, yeah. Hey, shit, man. We gonna go here, man. You know what I'm saying, man? We gonna end this. We gonna get you on this other quick segment and shit like that, man. But you know, man, let these motherfuckers know where they can find you.
Oh man, at all pro go, man. Wherever, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, SoundCloud, same thing, man. All pro go. Man, it's been a pleasure.
Pleasure's all mine, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, TTE, they ain't gonna be as quiet and shit like that, man. I don't know, man. You know, I'm out talking them and shit right now and shit, but that's why I'm gonna get on the next segment.
Usually I'm the talker, so.
They're trying to fight that Remy, that Remy talking right
my mama, that shit, man.
No, I'm doing good.
Hey, that shit like, man, what's my nigga name? Hey, damn, I can't even think. Yeah, let's go to the next segment, man. On mamas, man. We got the spot.